Good morning, guys.
Morning! Tuesday, second day of the week.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Oy, pare, una sasabihin ko lang to dun sa ginawa sa episode natin yesterday. Na-frustrate ako ng slight kasi people have been asking me bakit pinili ko yung Magnolia Hotshots. Sabi ko nga, for the sake of argument
Kasi sila yung nag-finals eh.
Tsaka sabi ko nga, for the sake of argument and entertainment, di ba sinabi ko, bold letters emphasize on for the sake of argument and entertainment. Sa totoo lang kasi guys,
bakit sila yung pinili mo na manalo?
kasi sa totoo lang, medyo corny kasi pag-agree tayo lagi.
Siyempre.
Nag-agree tayo sa token text eh. So doon sa Magnolia, medyo mas match eh.
Oh.
So parang, hindi naman, it's not a stupid decision to go with the Magnolia Hotshots naman eh. Although I understand naman na.
They are both great teams.
Pero natatawa ako bro kasi ang mga nababasa ko is, tinalo na ni James Yap si Paul Lee twice nung rain or shine. Guys, you have to understand. Kung yan ang titignan natin, di rain or shine Paul Lee ang sinasabi natin. No? Yung sinasabi natin is that today. Don't you guys think that Paul Lee is better today than when he went up against the coffee mixers in 2000 whatever with the rain or shine?
He is a leaner.
Oh naman.
More skillful, more wiser.
Oh, gets ko yung argument ninyo that James Yap is James Yap. Like I said, James Yap is our idol. But don't tell me that, don't bring up the past na, tinalo na ni James Yap si Paul Lee. No, I'm saying, James Yap Prime versus Prime. Who is Prime Paul Lee? I feel like,
I think now this is Prime Paul Lee.
This is like lean Paul Lee. Like when Paul Lee started to get slimmer, more in shape, yun yung Prime Paul Lee. So,
iba na talaga siya ngayon eh. Just the way that he plays the game, just the way he approaches the game, it's really different. Tsaka, mo pare, para mas madali yung basketball sa kanya ngayon.
Bro. Kaya nga gets ko yung argument ninyo. Gets ko yung point ninyo na, hindi, I'll take Prime James Yap over Prime Paul Lee. Cool. But don't bring up na naglaban sila dati. Ganyan. No, I'm talking about Prime James Yap and Paul Lee now. Paul Lee now, guys. Kaya tapos, kumbaga, kung ang basis of argument natin is, nag-3-pit to eh. Mag-3-pit muna to bago maging same. Hindi eh. Ang sinasabi natin, basketball lang. They're put on the court to compete. Tanggalin nyo muna yung 3-pit to.
Sinabi naman natin yun eh. Tanggalin natin yung championships and everything. Just look at the team objectively.
Lang.
Basketball lang.
Syempre, may mga tao na medyo hindi pa rin naintindihan. Like, binibring up nila yung dati.
Panoorin nyo kasi or pakinggan nyo kasi yung buong episode.
Pero in fairness, it's not as toxic as I expected. Hindi naman toxic. Sinasabi ko lang na parang, pag binabalik nyo yung dati, hindi pwedeng i-compare yung dati. Gets ko si Abueva, tinalo nila dati. Dating Abueva yun eh. Iba yung ngayon, pare. So, wala lang, lang. I just wanted to put it out there. But it was fun because Mark Pingris was super into it. That was like, Bro, that's Mark Pingris, pare. And he would texted me pa na parang game daw siya makipagkwentuhan. Sige, kuya, sabi ko,
Pinoy Sakuragi.
Tsaka nakakatawa pa, bro. When he was replying, that was the time he was working out. Kasi nakita ko yung stories niya. So feeling ko habang pag nagpahinga siya, biglang kulit eh. Ang dami niyang reply sobra. We had fun with it. Mark Baroka liked a couple of comments kasi nga we were saying na babantayan niya sarili niya. Diba? Larry Fonashare also, Ali Peak. Diba? Again, these are things that, medyo, syempre, it's satisfying kasi to be able to engage with real hoopers like legends, guys. Diba? Tapos may ka-text pa akong isa pang veterano ngayon sa PBA na gusto rin sumali. So hopefully we'll have him tomorrow pero I can't also commit kasi alam mo naman yung mga schedule ng mga to. But yeah man, I just wanted to say that about yesterday's episode. Thank you very much for all the support. Sobrang nag-enjoy kami kahapon. But yeah, we'll have this one. This one is gonna be different, but yeah, it's gonna be as fun. Let's go.
All right. Let's start with a slow news day yesterday, but some updates of course still. One GDL goes scoreless as Sendai drops Tokyo Z to 0-6 in the B League. He started the third quarter, but he just played like 4 minutes after the third over. Inupo agad siya.
Ilang minutes siya total? 9, di ba? 9, 11?
Mga ganun.
Nag-start din siya ng game.
Talaga?
Nag-start din siya ng game. He started the game actually for the first time. But He only played for like ganun din, parang 4 or 5 minutes lang din. And I have no words. Like, don't even come at me with any. People are just gonna say, hindi naman niya in-earn yung minutes niya. No. Dwight Ramos came in and had the minutes. He didn't deliver. Yeah. So that's on Dwight. And I know naman Dwight will adjust. Dwight will get his legs back under him. Siyempre, kailangan may adjustment yun eh.
First 2 games.
Pero at least, yung nakita natin, ganun dapat.
Oo.
He started, he had the ball.
Yun ang import.
Yun ang import. Yung sinasabi ko. If Dwight does this, yung performance ni Dwight ng first 2 games niya, if he does that again for the next 5 games, and then they decide to let him, like, send him home, I would understand. That's reasonable. But we know that Dwight's not gonna do. We know Dwight's game's gonna pick up. What I'm trying to say is, at least nandun yung minuto. Yun lang ang importante. And then lalabas na yung laro ni Dwight. Pero kung gawin ni Dwight to for the next 5 games, ganun pa rin, 9 points lang ata, then sige, mali si Dwight. Pero at least, di ba? Si Juan kasi parang hanggang ngayon, wala pa din eh.
Oo, pare.
Di pa rin binibigyan ng kumpiyansa.
You know, you guys are really throwing away the talent. I don't know.
For sure, bro. Tapos na pinaglaban pa nila, pare. So, bala sila doon. But we'll see. I don't know if, maybe it's too early in the season. Ilang games pa lang? 6?
6.
Oh, so, maybe I'll give
60 more games.
But I'll give, if this happens for at least 10 to 15 games, then one needs to do something. You can argue na too early in the season. Sige, 10 to 15 games. That's 25% of the season. Dapat may pagbabago na. Whether it be sa management, sa coach, or kay Juan, dapat may pagbabago na. But yeah.
Definitely. Right, next up, Chooks to Go 3x3 will usher in its new season with the one-day Chooks to Go 3x3 Invitational tomorrow in the Laos Event Center in San Fernando City, Pampanga.
Yeah, that's a bucket, man. It's always fun to watch Chooks 3x3. It's actually fun to watch 3x3.
Oh, fun to watch
diba?
3x3.
Surprisingly, kasi nung unang sumikat yan, parang 3-on-3. Pero ang bilis ng action.
Bilis kasi na action.
I was thinking kasi medyo labas. Hindi, doon ang bilis eh, di ba? So, yeah, especially with FIBA rules. And also, it'll give a chance din dun sa Chooks team natin na umakyat yung ranking nila. Kasi right now, ang matataas na Alvin Pasaol eh.
Yes.
Pasaol, Monzon, Santillan, Statham, the old Chooks to Go. And the only way na umakyat si Natalio is for them to have countless 3x3s, di ba, legs. So this is gonna be good for also yung mismong Chooks to Go. Feeling ko yun yung ginawa nila, totoo lang.
Yeah, that's really the reason. I think
para umakyat yung ranking
they said that.
So kailangan mag-champion ni Natalio. We'll see. Pero that's a bucket for sure.
All right, last up. UP holds private workout in the US with one-and-done prospect Henry Galinato as well as other Phil-Am prospects Ethan Galang and Jacob Baila.
Oh, really? Where'd you see this? Where'd you read this?
Tiebreaker Times.
Tiebreaker. So who's there? Coach Monteverde?
No, actually, Coach Bo and Gov John Vic and si
kasi Coach. Kasi si Coach Bo nga pala, head of basketball operations. No? Wow, so they're there? Saan to?
They're
LA?
There. Cali.
Oh, sa LA. Wow, okay.
Yes.
Damn, Coach Bo pa din eh, no?
Si Galinato is 6'6", 250-pound bruiser.
Damn.
He can finish at the low post. He can be eligible for next season. Siya pwede yung one and done ng UP. Yung Ethan Galang naman, 6'3" guard, pero he's currently redshirting for Life Pacific University. So if he decides to transfer to UP, he has to sit out 1 year. Si Jacob Baila naman, he's 6'4", but he's just 15 years old.
Okay. So tatlo ang tinitingnan nila doon.
Tatlo ang tinitingnan nila. Pero yung Galinato ang pinaka
one and done
prospect nila for next season.
Oh yeah, kumbaga siya yung right away could make a splash. The others medyo development so. Pero guys, sige go.
This workout was made possible by Phil-Am Nation Select.
Oh yeah, Phil-Am Nation Select. Yeah. But guys, nandun na tayo sa point ng basketball lives natin or knowledge natin na we can't buy the hype yet. Dati kasi di ba parang pumunta ng States. Pagdating, meron silang dala. No. Ako personally, I don't buy the hype anymore. Like I have to see you play in the Philippines, Filipino brand of basketball, UAAP, the bright lights. 'Di ba? Hindi na ako bumibili ng mga Keyshawn Meeker. 'Di ba? Hindi ko na binibili yung ganun eh. Kumbaga, you gotta show me first. If you're gonna be a one and done player, I expect you to be a Ray Suerte, Val Chauca. But if you're gonna be
look what happened to the Lasalle players, man.
'di ba?
Sino lang sa kanila.
This isn't a knock on Keyshawn. I'm just saying, iba lang talaga pag nandun ka na.
Mm-hmm.
Si Jamie lang naman talaga yung nagpakita.
Siya lang.
Like, James Lapot is a great player. Pero nga, iba kasi yung role ng one and done eh. Pang Ray Suerte yung one and done, bro. Come in, drop like buckets, or do your thing, and then umalis ka na. Ganun ang one and done, par. So, hindi pwede yung pagdating mo, mag-a-adjust ka pa. Hindi pwede. That's why, look at James Lapot. When he had a full year under him, and then na-develop siya, ang galing na niya ngayon. So, James Lapot is a great player, but he's not a one and done guy. Potential. Imagine if James Lapot went to Lasalle for 3 years.
Bro.
Diba? Yun yung sinasabi ko lang. It's not a knock on Keyshawn. I'm not saying hindi magaling si Keyshawn. I'm not saying hindi magaling si James Lapot. But Jamie was the only legitimate one and done na talagang may ginawa dun sa one and done. Yes, diba? Sir. So, I don't buy the hype yet. But with 6'6", 250, then baka nga, maybe you can put him alongside who's the import?
Si
I forget sino import natin, pare.
Yung taga-CEU.
Tapos Carl Tamayo, ganyan. But again, one and done, bro. So medyo, yeah. But
si Malik Diouf.
Si Malik Diouf. Pare, magaling yun.
Oh.
Okay.
Haba nun. Alright.
That's a bucket though for UP. Pero sakto, ganda na segue mo.
Yes, sir. Oh, kasi today, we will be talking about...
Oh, bro. Guys.
Oh, may nag-text.
Yeah, I'm game. Let's lock it in tomorrow, 8 a.m. Yes, sir. Tomorrow, What If Wednesday is gonna be crazy. Okay, sorry. Focus tayo. Top Tuesdays.
All right. Top Tuesdays. So today, we're gonna be talking about the UAAP. We're gonna talk about the top players from each school that we can watch out for next season. Yeah. So we know that the UAAP is really planning to hold its season this February. So let's try to hype it up a bit.
Oh, kumbaga, they're trying to get into a bubble for practice from siguro November to try na nila or December latest.
Ang hirap though kasi may Christmas eh.
So, medyo biglang maka-cut short. But I've heard pare may ibang teams walang uwian.
Kahit Pasko?
Bro, kahit Pasko. Wild talaga, bro. Like, it's the ultimate sacrifice, to be honest.
New normal talaga, no?
Oh, the ultimate sacrifice. And you can't complain if even the coach is gonna be there. Kasi syempre, kung hindi uuwi yung players, hindi rin uuwi yung coach. So, hindi ka makakapag-complain kasi kahit yung coach may pamilya yan eh. Hindi naman robot yan eh. So, if the coach is willing to sacrifice and the superstars are willing to sacrifice, the seniors, wala akong magagawa. But meron akong balita, bro, na walang uwian. So, that's the ultimate sacrifice for almost 2 years or 2 years of no basketball or no UAP. So, I would understand if they don't go home, but that's for their mental health, man. Oh my God. Good luck,
that is crazy, man.
That's crazy. And so they're looking at February. So now we're going to talk about, and here's the thing, guys. This is a whole different landscape in the UAAP. Different. Like, wala na yung, pare, Mark Nonoy, ito na lang isipin nyo Rookie of the Year si Mark Nonoy, yung next playing year niya, technically senior na siya, 4th year na siya. Technically pero syempre sophomore pa rin siya. Pero that's the jump that's gonna happen. So, wala nang Kobe, Richie's yet to, we don't really know. Wala nang Ahan Misi, wala na pare. Like the UP team, bro, grabe yung ibang-iba na. So now we're gonna talk about players to watch. We're gonna choose one each. Again, mas entertaining kung magkaiba kami.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so kung magka-Carl Tamayo na siya, hindi pwedeng Carl Tamayo din ako. Corny di ba? It doesn't mean that I don't believe Carl Tamayo is a player to watch, but I'm just saying, mas cool kung magkaiba kami. For the sake of entertainment.
For the sake of entertainment.
Okay?
So, sige. Mike, how do you want to do this? We start with the bottom team from season 82.
Bottom team.
Okay.
UE?
NU. All right.
Go.
All right. For NU, I picked Sean Ildefonso.
Matic.
Why? Because wala na si Dave. So, makikita natin kung paano gagamitin ng NU si Sean, how he will take on more of a leadership role na with the scoring and everything, more responsibility na talaga. And alam naman natin na Sean is capable of this eh. So I'm really excited how he will fit into that role of being the top dog for the NU Bulldogs.
For sure. Sean is obvious naman na siya yung magiging siya na yung focal point. 'Di ba? So Sean is gonna be, and he's preparing for it. He knows.
I'm sure,
that, and parang for me, this is his final year. This is his like chance to really up his stock from being anak ni Danny to bruiser, role player, dynamic duo sila ni Dave. From that to superstar, UAAP superstar na siya talaga yung mukha nung team eh. Kasi nag-share pa sila ni Dave last year. Nung huli. So yeah, Sean for sure. I will go with Jake Figueroa.
Ooh.
Jake Figueroa was the MVP for the Adamson Baby Falcons, Junior Falcons in 82, season 82, which was the last time we had UAAP. He was the MVP for the Adamson Baby Falcons. I covered the guy because I also covered the juniors division ng time na yun. And he can hoop, man. Like, he can hoop. So, MVP coming off of high school, the first, if I'm not mistaken, the first Adamson MVP since Mark Juruena. If I'm not mistaken, sorry. Kasi si Sabandal hindi naman nag-MVP.
But I think
Encho hindi nag-MVP, di ba?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hindi napagbawalan si Encho, di ba? Ineligible. So, I think siya talaga yung first since Mark Juruena na Baby Falcon. So, I'm excited because, MVP eh. So, there's always excitement. Like when one GDL was MVP, Kai Soto, sino pa bang MVP ng juniors? Basta pag nag-MVP, syempre paglipat mo ng college, di ba? And also because the rookies, technically, rookies sila sa UAAP. But with 2 years na nabakante ka, I also can't consider you a rookie. Honestly, like technically, kasi 2 years ka nang nag-i-ensayo. But, at the end of the day, rookie pa din siya. But I'm just saying, like, the jump from high school to college isn't supposed to be 2 years.
Yes, sir.
Diba? Hindi naman
too long.
That's too long, man. That's 2 years of nag-mature na yung katawan mo, diba? Nadagdagan yung skills mo. Hopefully, nag-ensayo itong mga to habang break, diba? So, I just can't, it's not the same jump. Feeling ko, this season, yung mga rookie, kahit papano, medyo sanay na sa college game. Unlike nung normal way, tayo, parang from high school to college, ang laki nung jump na yun. Imagine if you can have 2 seasons off after high school to prepare for college. Ang daya naman nun, bro. So, yeah, Jake Figueroa for me is someone to look out for with the NU Bulldogs.
All right, next up, UE Red Warriors.
Ito pare, sa totoo lang, wala akong maisip.
I went with Harvey Pagsandhan. I really think he's an intriguing pick because he was a very highly touted high school prospect. But in his rookie year, medyo he flew under the radar, di masyado gumawa. I'm not sure. I also can't recall how much playing time he saw under Coach Bongtan, but under Coach Jack Santiago, I believe that he will fit well into the system kasi this guy, I remember nung high school, was a very aggressive defender and he can score the basketball. So I think he will fit well with Coach Jack Santiago's system. And I think that this can be his breakout season in the UAAP.
For sure. Pagsandhan is someone na, tama ka, parang hindi niya na-meet yung expectations niya sa first season niya. Well, of course, he was also playing behind Ray Suerte.
Yes.
So medyo mahirap nga naman. And Philip Manalang. Diba? So he was really like sent on the bench. Or si Jed Mendoza nag-one and done din. So yeah, Pagsandhan for sure. For me, UE. Dahil nawala na si Ray, nawala na si Alex, nawala na yung main guys, in short, ng UE. Sino yung I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Sino yung mahaba na magaling? Galing Lasalle?
Pucha.
Pare, may galing Lasalle na maganda yung nilaro. Now, I'm not even
Naglaro
lying.
to sa Lasalle?
Naglaro siya sa Lasalle, supposedly. Tapos hindi, nag-team B lang siya. Pero gumawa siya sa UE noong season 82. I am so embarrassed right now, but it, man. Yeah. Wait, sorry. Ito. Okay, hindi ko talaga mahanap yung pangalan niya, mga kaibigan. Uy, pare, si Clint Escamis pala. Nasa kanila nga pala.
Sino yun?
Brad, yung Mapua.
Ay, oo!
Yung Red Robins.
Oo.
Ang tagal na rin nun, bro, kasi na-ACL, di ba?
Oo.
Tama ba? Na-ACL ata si Clint eh. Yeah, I'll go Clint Escamis. Kasi ganun na katagal na si Clint Escamis. Pare, he was a stud in high school, bro. Mapua Red Robins. If I'm not mistaken, siya nga ata yung nag-champion eh. But, bro, he was sila ba yung nag-champion? Nag-champion yung Red Robins eh. Hindi ko lang alam kung siya. Basta nag-champion si Coach Randy. Anyway, Clint Escamis,
Di sila yung last.
I saw him in high school. Pagpasok niya ng college, sit out ata siya because of an injury. Basta nag-sit out siya. And then now he's with UE. So he's someone to look out for because it's been a while since he's been on the floor. Diba? So, yeah, Clint Escamis for me. Along with I also want to bring up Coach Jack. Because this is his first head
coaching job.
First head coaching job. I'm not sure if he coached a minor college or minor league, but this is his first head coaching job in the UAAP, in front of, like, under the bright lights of the UAAP. He's been a Coach Franz Pumarin assistant for so long. Mm-hmm. So I'm very, very excited for him because he's earned this, bro.
He has.
Like, lahat ng championship ni Coach Franz, nandun sa tabi niya si Coach Jack. Oh. I'm not mistaken, guys. From what I can remember.
Even when Coach Franz transitioned
Adamson.
into PBA and when
PBA.
Adamson, he was there by his side.
Head coaches have this specific group or at least a specific individual na kahit saan pumunta yung head coach na yon, sumama ka. Kasi ganun yung tiwala, yung experience nila together. Kay Coach Nash, ang alala ko si Coach Gilbert Lau. Kahit saan pumunta si Coach Nash, nandiyan si Coach Gilbert. Ganun si Coach Jack. And we're talking about decades together. Yeah. We're talking about Bigote Coach Franz pa. Bigote Coach Franz already had Coach Jack. So I'm also excited for Coach Jack because I want to see how he applies. Obviously, yung coaching niya is based on Coach Franz. So I want to see how he applies the Coach Franz system along with, syempre, this is the time for him to be able to try whatever he thinks naman, di ba? So, yeah, I'm also excited for Coach Jack. Pare 6 out of 8 coaches bago. Coach Tab, Coach Olsen.
Yeah, sila lang holdovers from last season.
Bro. So, yeah, Coach Jack is one of them na excited ako makita. Coach Jeff din kanina. Sorry, Coach Jeff Napa din.
Mm-hmm.
Players also, coach, bro. Super players coach.
Super players coach. And really...
Tropa yun eh.
Oo, pare. Tsaka NU legend din yan as a player. So it's exciting to see him in his first head coaching job sa seniors.
Yes, sir. All
right. Next up, Adamson Falcons.
Place pala yung Adamson.
Oo, pare.
Okay.
I went with... Same with NU. Right now, I went with Jerome Lastimosa. Jerome, he has performed well even with other guards in his position. You had Val Chauca and etc. But right now, siya na yung lead guard talaga. Siya na talaga yung, I think it's safe to say that he's one of the main men or the main man for Adamson Falcons. So I'm excited to see how Jerome Lastimosa will really perform under the bright lights in this position. Because we know that he can perform. We saw him, especially in that UP series, muntika na tayo matalo dahil sa kanya. But we know that he can perform under the bright lights. But let's see how he can perform in this position, being one of the main guys for the Adamson Falcons.
Oh yeah, and I felt like the arrival of Val Chauca somehow derailed his development.
That is true.
Because when he was breaking out during the Atento season, he was breaking out. He was with Pingoy.
Yes.
And then there was one more point guard. I forget. Pingoy, someone else, tapos siya. Okay. When that happened, yung sa atin to, everyone was thinking that, okay, next year is gonna be Jerome's year.
Yeah.
Kasi wala na si Pingoy. Biglang Valchauca comes in. And I'm not saying anything. Like, Valchauca was a solid piece nung last season sa Adamson. But I'm just saying, like, we can finally see, like, a team that is led or top point guard, si Jerome. And Jerome can hang with the best of them, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He reminds me of parang Jun Manso din yan eh. Yung
pare.
palaban din talaga eh.
Tapang,
ganun. So, he's someone to look out for sure. And finally, we can see na siya yung maging top point guard. And I'm sure he also, again, this is 2 years after. So, I'm sure, pare, dalawa lang ang pwede mangyari sa player. Either bumano ka kasi hindi ka nagtrabaho or gumaling ka kasi nagtrabaho ka. So, di ba, nasa sa kanila na lang yun. So, we expect or we assume na lahat sila gumaling. Di ba? So, sige, Jerome. For me, we posted him the other day, si Joem sa bandal. Because he will be, if Jerome will benefit from the exit or the graduation of Val, Joem will benefit from the decision of Jeric Ahanmisi to forego his final season. Kasi Joem sa bandal, guys, mythical team member to nung panahon ni Kai Soto, Vortsky Padrigao. Diba? So, he can hoop, bro. So, if you put him in a position na wala nang Jeric Ahanmisi, siya na. And he was also riddled with injuries nung first season niya. May shoulder tear ata siya or whatever. Pero ngayon, I'm sure 100% na yon. I'm sure he is ready to be the main wingman. As of now, hindi natin alam sila may mga bago, di ba? But, and then you add Coach Nash.
Yes.
Pare, Coach Nash
one of the ultimate players coaches.
Saka bro, yung 4 out ni Coach Nash favors guards.
Yes.
Combo guards. So, yun nga sinabi ko dun sa post eh. He can be the next Mike Tolomia.
Yes, exactly.
Diba? Kasi gusto ni Coach Nash yung gano'n eh. Yung mga, matake ka dyan. If you can get to the rim anytime you want, one-on-one, you would be perfect for Coach Nash. Hindi ibig sabihin masushoot mo eh. Pag naiwan mo yung banday mo, mag-help, iikot, gugulo, kick out ka, yun yung gusto ni Coach Nash eh. Yun ang point ng dribble drive, di ba? So, I can see him being the next Mike Tolomia because Jerome will be, kumbaga siya si Achi. Yung tandem ni Mike. Di ba ganon? Tandem ni Mike, Achi, Mike eh. So, pwedeng Jerome, Joem. So, I really like it. This was exactly our post. They can be the Achi Mike in the works dun sa susunod na team ni Coach Nash.
That's gonna be exciting.
Oh yeah, bro. Jerome and Joem. Buti na lang hindi na ako magko-cover ng UAP kasi nakakahilo na yon. Jorem and Joem. Tama, di ba? Jerome and Joem. So Jerome Joem tandem will be something to look out for sa pag nasa UAP na. So yeah, Adamson for sure.
All right. Next up, Dlsu Green Archers. Ooh. For Lasalle, definitely a lot of players to watch out for. But I went with Evan Nelye because, it's going to be interesting to see. Yeah. Siyempre, alam naman natin na iba rin yung brand.
Sa totoo lang, dalawa lang naman eh. If you went Evan, I would have gone. I'll go Mark. If you go Mark, I'll go Evan. Sige, go. Tuloy mo na kay Evan.
But yun nga, I went Evan because alam naman natin na sa NCAA, it's a different brand of basketball also compared to the UAAP.
Sure.
So it's interesting to see how Evan will adjust to the UAAP's brand of basketball and how he will fare na kapares si Mark Nonoy sa backcourt. Di ba, dami na nagsasabi na sila na ang next Fast and the Furious, kumbaga.
Oo, tama. Problema yung Fast and the Furious, dalawang big guard eh. Ito dalawang small guard eh. Hindi, pero tama ka naman, Mark Nonoy and Evan Nelly. And, okay, tama ka din dun sa brand of basketball. I covered both NCAA UAP. We all watched both NCAA UAP. I played NCAA juniors and then played UAP. Kasi UAP. The biggest difference is mas individualistic sa NC. People always ask me, bakit sa NC, pare, may triple-double, may 40, may sumingkwenta, di ba? Si Berto, sumingkwenta. Bakit ganun? Sa UAP, hindi naman umaabot sa ganun yung stats. people have to understand it's even individualistic in the NCAA. Mas NBA sa NCAA, bro.
Yung pinapakawalan yung mga players.
Kasi kung sa NCAA, pare, may isa, dalawa, tatlo hanggang tatlo na star talaga sa team. Sa UAAP, medyo team game eh. Sa NCAA, pare, like, go, man. Like, si Halalo no, nagbibilang lang ng stats. Si Scottie Thompson, si Bong Quinto, ganyan. Ganon din si Evan. Evan had like career high 14 assists ata against JRU eh. And he was the league leader in assists. Lagi yan, 10, 11, 9. It might not be the same paglipat niya ng Lasalle kasi, again, mas umiikot yung bola, the stats are really spread out. Kaya siguro excited tayo mapanood si Evan kasi makikita natin siya in a system, especially with Manong, medyo may sistema ka na.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying wala sistema si Coach Poeta, pero mag-a-adjust ka eh. Sa NC kasi mas banatan lang kayo ni na RK Ilagan dyan, laban kayo dyan, di ba? O kaya nung kambal. Di ba? So, yun yung biggest difference of NCAA UAP. Obviously, you said Evan. I'll go. Mark Nonoy. This was actually supposed to be Evan, Mark, Aldun. That would have been crazy, bro. Evan, Mark,
that would have
Aldun.
been crazy.
Di ba? So,
especially in Manong system.
Ang nakakatawa lang kay Mark, guys, hanggang ngayon natatawa pa din ako kasi reigning rookie of the year. Mama na siguro siya ngayon si Mark Nonoy.
2 years na siya rin.
Ano kaya ang itsura ni Mark Nonoy ngayon, bro?
Pare.
Feeling ko mama, bro.
Bro, mamang-mama na.
2 years?
Kahit naman ng rookie year niya, pare.
Mama na siya.
Batong-bato na eh. Paano pa kaya ngayon?
Diba? Like, ang dami nang Tsaka bro, masarap na kinakain yan ngayon.
For sure. Hindi na oily.
Kumbaga kinakain yan ngayon, baka steak dinner na yan. Kaya medyo, di talaga ako magugulat kung medyo lumaki si Mark, pare. As in, lumaki in a good way na bumata ka. Kasi masarap na kinakain yan ngayon, bro. No knock at UST pero like, I'm just saying, alam mo naman ang Lasalle, bro, baka naka-buffet na yan araw-araw. So, di ba? Mark Nonoy is someone that I'm excited to see because, we saw him already rookie season and we know how he plays and how he can really dominate a game. But to put 2 more years under his belt and he's an incoming 4th-year guy. Tapos pare, he went from rookie to senior. So ngayon, yung confidence niya, nung last season, rookie of the year ako, add mo pa dun yung lahat ng senior ko, wala na. Ako na ngayon.
I'm one of the top dogs.
So pag pumasok siya ng UAAP ngayon, hindi na ako magde-defer dun sa mga superstar like Kobe, 30, siya na.
I can do my own thing.
Pare, tsaka iba ka kinakain dun ngayon. Sinabi si Mark Nonoy for sure. So Mark and Evan, I think, yun, sobrang exciting panoorin yun, bro.
So for sure. Tsaka yun nga sobrang sa system ni Manong, silang dalawa, grabe pa.
Tsaka perfect pare kasi isang pass first, isang shoot first.
Para silang ice and fire din.
People don't understand kung gaano nahirapan si Coach Aldin kay Mark Nonoy. Alala mo may 0 assist si Mark Nonoy, galit na galit si Coach Aldin. What 0 assist ka, point guard ka? So, like, I know that score first si Nonoy. And I also know the pass first OG si Evan eh. So pag pinagsama yan, pare, si Evan yung tipong player na kung pwede lang hindi tumira buong game, hindi siya titira.
Oo, pare.
Ganun si Evan. Naghahanap din ng punto ng assist yung hayop na yan. Maniwala kayo sa akin.
Stat padder pala.
Stat padder yan, pare. So, bro, sinasabi ko sa'yo, if Evan is allowed not to shoot in a whole game na talagang papasa lang siya kay Mark or dun sa iba, gagawin ni Evan yun. Kaya perfect yung Evan Mark because of that dynamic.
At saka pala, I think Mark will fit seamlessly into the system of Manong kasi galing nga pala siya Mayhem.
Galing siya Mayhem. More or less, Aldin Ayo is the second coming of France. Yes. I'm sorry if anyone is gonna get offended by that. Pero you get what I'm saying, the pressure, di ba, yung swag. So, hindi malayo. Tsaka,
hindi malayo.
Bro, built for pressure si
pare, di na mapagod yung hayop na yun.
Si Evan, di ako sigurado. Built for pressure basketball. Pero we'll see.
Alright, next up, UST. I'm gonna come clean. I don't really... ang dami na kasi nawala eh. But, one of the players that I remembered from season 82...
Batalier na lang, bro. Ay, hindi. Concepcion.
And yun nga, Sherwin Concepcion.
Kasi si Bateler, wala na rin, di ba?
Wala na. So yeah, I went with Sherwin Concepcion.
Sherwin Concepcion.
Wala na
siya
ako
natira
siya na lang natira Siya lang di umalis I think may tweet pa nga siya tatapusin ko dito sa UST.
Sherwin. Pero si Sherwin si stretch big.
Oo, si stretch big to. And yun nga just to refresh the memory of our viewers and our listeners. This guy can stroke it from the outside. And a lot of people are even saying na he might be the next RDO, ganyan. Kasi he can shoot from the outside, bro. Pero pare, he can also mix it up inside. Magulang din to. Yes. So, titingnan natin how well he will fit in this new UST team, kung sino pa yung mga magiging bagong players. But he was one of the front runners for Rookie of the Year in that time, along with Mark Nonoy. So, this guy can hoop. So, it's gonna be exciting to see how Sherwin can fit into this new UST team.
He was the next RDO until dumating si Carl. So ngayon si Carl na yung next RDO, di ba? But yeah, Sherwin, man. Siya na lang senior So they expect a lot out of him. He may not be ball dominant. He's a spot up, pick and pop, roll big. But because he's the senior, they will look at him for sure.
Definitely.
Mas safe yung sagot ko, pare.
Sino yan? Mukhang kilala ko yun.
Jordi Gomez Deliano, pare. Like, I don't know.
Kala ko Joshua Fontanilla
Hindi ko kakilala si Joshua. Yun yung point guard, di ba? Joshua Fontanilla, cool. Pinagagawan. Pero ano ba siya? One and done? Hindi naman, di ba?
Hindi.
Pero senior na.
Kumbaga
hindi rookie. Old rookie. Okay, Joshua Fontanilla, matagal naman na yan. The people were saying na he would join Mark Nonoy sa backcourt when Renzo Subido leaves. But I'm going Jordi because who doesn't want to watch a Gomez Deliano, man?
Bro.
Like, who doesn't enjoy watching a Gomez Deliano?
This guy's ceiling is
it's high.
Bro.
And here's the thing. With Juan, Matic, swag, skills, confidence. With Javi, you gotta appreciate how Javi is so efficient, super basic basketball, doesn't need much, diba? And he's gonna put up points on the board, quiet demeanor, soft-spoken. So, I want to see what Jordi is like. Like, it's different pag nasa seniors. So, and Jordi, I feel like, is a specialty player. He has a specialty. With Javi kasi, scoring, wingman, big guard, diba? He can do a lot of things, slash, create. One din, ganon. Ito talagang spot-up shooter, diba?
I actually haven't seen him play.
No, at least from what I saw with the UPIS team, he was a spot-up shooter. Now, I'm not saying that's the only thing he can do, but I think he is the best shooter in the family. If I'm not mistaken, okay, maybe Juan has something to say about it, or Javi. But if it's shooting lang, pare, shooter daw to Balita ko shooter daw to. Tsaka, the length, the height.
Diyos ko, pare, tatangkad pa to.
Tsaka, pare, pag may mga kapatid kang ganun, imposible wala kang guidance.
Oo.
Pati kay Tito Bert, di ba, si Tita Ana.
Mm-hmm.
Parang, imposible wala kang guidance. Tapos, pare, nadaanan na nung mga kuya mo So, you're smart. Ano yung saying na yun? You're smart if you learn from your own mistakes. You're wise if you learn from other people's mistakes. Damn, that was deep.
Wow.
So, medyo makita mo na. Like, nakita mo na si Juan, nakita mo na si Javi. Alam mo na kung ano yung paano sila nag-adjust sa college game, ano yung gumana, ano yung hindi gumana. So, kakayahin mo na lang, di ba? Or at least meron ka ng nakikita. So,
kumbaga, the path has already been paved.
Bro, nauna na sila. Tsaka it's not like parang Jeron and Jeric na nagkakitaan pa, di ba? Yung konti lang ilamang ni Jeric. It's not like Matt and Mike na sabay. No, this is like a decent amount of years in between na talagang nagpakilala na si Javi tsaka si Juan sa UAAP. And then you're gonna come in as they both leave.
Mm-hmm.
Meron, like, who doesn't want to see a GDL, man? Diba? Like, who doesn't want to see another
That's
G
definitely gonna be so exciting to watch.
So Jordy ako. Even though medyo hindi natin talaga alam pa ano yung role niya, I honestly haven't seen
that's
him
what
like...
makes it exciting.
Oh, and you exactly. That's why I wanna... he's one of the guys that I'm looking forward to watching because I haven't really seen him play a full game. Yung talaga nakanood ako. I've seen stories na ilang 3 points daw siya, ganyan. But I haven't really seen him play. I don't really know anong sistema itatakbo ng UST. I don't know anong role niya doon. I saw the photo, ang dami nilang rookie doon. I don't know even if kung siya pinakamagaling doon. Forgive me, but I'm really clueless as to what. Maybe that's why I'm excited to see UST.
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah, we don't know.
We all are very clueless about what's gonna happen with most of the teams.
Man, for sure.
All right, next up, FEU Tamaraos. I went with RJ Abrientos, bro.
Ay na, maunahan ako eh.
Buti na talaga.
Matik naman yun, bro. Matagal na senior yung hayop na yun eh.
Oh, pare.
Tigilan mo na ako, RJ. Ilang taon na si RJ? 27?
RJ, 27 ka na. But dude, this guy, grabe talaga. He is a guard who can score and he has excellent vision talaga. Yeah. We've all watched him in Gilas, but I've personally played with him already some pickup games during this pandemic. But he is really wild, bro. I'm really excited how he can play in the seniors talaga.
Galing, pare. Magaling
Galing, pare. Sobra.
And rare, I think this is the first ever. Yung hindi ka pa nga nag-UAAP, nagilas ka na.
Oh, well,
sila
dapat Carl. Dalawa sila ni... dapat tatlo sila nila Dwight.
Hindi. Tagalin mo si Dwight. Kasi Dwight, ano na yun eh. Mga nag-college na yun sa ibang bansa. What I'm saying is, you go from high school and then, before you even step foot in a college game, nagilas ka na. So, I don't even know if I can call RJ a rookie. Like, guys, don't be pag tayo philosopher. Obviously, rookie siya. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he will hang with the seniors.
Nakita naman natin kung paano siya nakapag-compete sa Gilas.
Tsaka kumpiyansa. Tsaka here's the thing. Okay, I don't know the past few years. Kasi, again, I played in an era. 2009 ako naging rookie. I played in an era that when a senior sees a rookie, patay sa akin to. I don't care kung superstar ka nung high school ka, patay ka sa akin. Kasi senior ka eh. Meron din akong ganong notion nung senior na ako, like if I see a young player, sino bang mga young players nung nagano ko? Kib Montalvo, Robert Bolick, bata nung senior ako, rookie siya nun.
And also as a rookie, you will have that intimidation
factor
pare. Pa rin eh.
Tsaka bro, like I said, nung time namin, pag senior ka, pare Robert Bolick in-intimidate ko. Robert Bolick, bro, hanggang ngayon natatawa si Robert Bolick. Hindi, nung rookie ako, binubuli mo ako ginagano ako ni Robert hanggang ngayon, pare. And that's Robert Bolick, man. Like, I'm not even, I can't even believe I'm in the same sentence as Robert Bolick, right, in this moment, just because we're talking about that year. Na senior ako, rookie siya, bangko siya, so kada pinapasok siya, pare, tas babantayan niya ako, nanlalaki yung mata ko, na parang, Renzo Subido din, ganun din dati. Pare, parang, bro. So, what I'm trying to say is, that was that time. Itong recent years, I don't know, kasi iba na nga ang dating ng rookie ngayon eh, di ba? What more si RJ? Wala na, bro. I don't think there is a senior that would look at RJ and say, puta. Wala. Kasi pare, RJ, pinanood mo na sa Gilas eh.
Oh, bro, grabe.
So hindi madadaanan ni RJ yung rookie hazing from the other teams. Like, people already see him as an established player. People don't see him as rookie to. Puta na, ano yun natin to? Wala na, bro. Nung time namin, puta, grabe. Wala pa kailan kung sino ka nung high school. Basta pagpasok mo dito, patay ka.
Ulam ka.
Ulam, bro. Ay, imagine mo, Robert Bolick, gaganunin ko. Pare naman. Bro, promise, si Robert talaga. Sabi ko, drive bang ko itong hayop na ito. Sabi ko, sino to may bigoting to? Legit, bro. Sabi na, kasi ngayon, pare, I can't even imagine kung anong gagawin sa akin ni Robert Bolick ngayon kung magiging Kaya nga, yun lang sinasabi ko. Like, there's that intimidation factor na wala kay RJ. That's why RJ is someone who's gonna. So, RJ Matic. With FEU, I think wala na din kasi. Sino bang mga Comboy, wala na. It's gotta be LJ Royce. I think that trio, LJ Royce, RJ, because that was the Fern trio.
Yes.
Nagkasabay-sabay ba?
Yes, nagkasabay-sabay sila.
See, that's the Fern trio. So, you go from Fern and then you bring that trio to the seniors division.
Sarap siguro panoorin.
Oh, pare. Tapos Coach Olsen, who is obviously a guard. So when your coach is a guard or was a guard, obviously guard-oriented yung sistema. Yun yung pagkakaalam, di ba? If your coach is a big like Coach Norman, it was center-oriented. Ganun naman yan eh. So, it depends on yung
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Coach Johnny is still on Coach Olsen's staff.
Oo naman. Coach Johnny. Pare, yung team nila dun, pag pinaglaro yun. Alala ko, pare, Goodwill Games. Tapos sabi, magpapasok ng team yung FEU. Sabi natin, hindi na to Goodwill Games. Seryoso na to kung magpapasok ng team yung FEU, bro.
Puro legend dun eh.
Coach Johnny, Coach Vic Pablo, Coach Mark Isip, Coach Norman Gonzalez, Coach Denok.
Si Denok pa.
Coach Olsen. Coach Gilbert. Nandun ba si Gilbert Lau? Nandun na tayo. Pare, like, so, sabi nga, sino ba kausap ko nito? Itong sa Where You Now na kausap ko, si Mac ata or si Pogoy. Pare, pagpunta mo daw ng practice, mamimili ka na lang kung kanino ka lalapit.
Papaturo, no?
Si Kuya Arwin pa tumutulong nung huli. Nasa likod ng bench si Kuya Arwin. Tapos pupunta daw ng practice. Can you imagine, like, that is the greatness of FEU basketball. That program, honestly, pare, do you agree with me when I say that FEU has the best basketball program overall? Like, I understand.
Bro, I mean,
overall.
The numbers speak for itself. They have the most active PBA players right now. So, I don't think anyone would disagree with that.
Hindi, pero may magka-cancel sa atin. Obviously, siyempre, sa mga makikitid utak. Hindi, pinaka-champion. I'm saying championships, Ateneo. But like,
pero like,
a program that sends players to the professional level. Number one.
Who sends its players to the professional level
na nagiging star,
na nagiging stars,
na nagiging relevant, relevant. Pare.
Ang dami. Temo, Arwin Santos still around.
Denok had a great career. Pogoy, Tolomia, Belo. Di ba? Escoto was sent there. Both Escotos actually. The Alex Stockton is there. It's just endless. Di ba? And yeah, FEU has the best program when it comes to sending players to the PBA. So, yeah, FEU.
All right. Next up, UP fighting Maroons.
Sige, bigyan mo ko isa.
Siyempre,
madami dyan. Carl Tamayo.
Carl Tamayo na ako.
RDO, no?
Carl Tamayo.
Bro, galing ng bata.
Grabe. Grabe, pare. And, sino ba nagsabi nito? Si Gov John Vic pa ata yung nagsabi na
yung best player out of high school.
He's the best player out of high school, better than Kai.
Sabi niya ata since Benji, na.
Di ko alam kung may ganun
sabi niya best
pa.
Player out of high school since Benji Paras.
Shit.
I disagree. Obviously, it's an exaggeration.
Yeah, but
it shows also yung ganun yung tingin ng UP. Which totoo.
Pero,
I don't disagree that he's a hell of a player na generational talent. I just disagree that he was the best since Benji.
Because Benji was a whole different animal.
No. I'm not saying like since Benji. He's not saying he was better than Benji. He's saying he's the best since Benji. I disagree because there's a guy named Ryan Buenafe who graduated high school.
Yeah,
there's a kid who was named Kiefer Ravena who graduated high school. Na nagdiretso UAAP. So I disagree with that alone.
That's true.
Pero Carl Tamayo, like, bro, ang galing ng bata.
Nagulat ako na I thought that dun sa Gilas, akala ko parang ma-intimidate siya kasi international.
Siya pa nga naninire.
Oo, pare. Grabe.
Bro, that kid is something.
Walang
That kid is something else, bro.
Walang hiya, pare. As in, yung kumpiyansa andun na, and you can see it, the way that he moves, the way that he conducts himself on the court. Parang veterano na eh.
Oh, and I have this. I'm a sucker for hoopers who play at their own pace. Like, you have to understand this. Like, speed is key. Kasi ako, I was fast eh. So, I felt like everything I need to do needed to be fast to be able to beat my man when I was younger. So, people think that you need to be fast. But when people play at their own pace, like Luka, Kiefer, Paul, Terence, RDO, yung ang bagal lang, pero like alam niya talaga saan mag-shift eh, saan pupunta. Like his counter moves are, and we're talking about a rookie of high school. Can you imagine? Bro, Carl Tamayo, he plays at his own pace, hindi siya nararatel, and he played on an international level. So again, he doesn't
senior international
like, kung
level.
hindi nga siya na intimidate sa Korea,
ay, pucha.
paano pa siya ma-intimidate sa...
Yun nga eh. So, pucha, baka mani-maniin yun lang yung UAAP, pare.
Kaya excited ako sa UP because they brought that championship sweep mentality na hindi tayo natatalo. Kasi ganun yung NU nung juniors, di ba? Hindi tayo natatalo. Para rin siyang NU women's. Di ba? Yes. Like, they went, what I'm saying is that environment, that atmosphere, that mentality, yun yung ipapasok nila ngayon sa UP, along with the coach. This was exactly what Coach Bo did when he took over. He wanted to get players na mananalo tayo. Kasi yun yung mentality na nawala sa UP nung panahon namin, na parang alam na nating talo tayo. Ganyan. So, nung pumasok si Juan, June, Richie, Kobe, puta mananalo tayo. Ganun yung dala ng mga bata ngayon. So, Abadiano, Tamayo, Fortea. Di ba? Like, it's an easy pick na yung NU boys. Ang excited tayo mo panood. But I'm gonna bring up someone that bata ko to eh. And he has yet to break out in the UAP. Joel Kagolangan.
Oh.
Joel Kagolangan was at par with SJ Belangel in high school. At par.
Zubelto, no?
No. Green Hills. Siya yung nag-champion sa Green Hills.
Tama.
First championship. First NCAA championship ng Green Hills yun since I forget. Parang first ever. Anyway, when they were in high school, Kagolangan and Belangel were like this. I actually ranked Kagolangan higher than Belangel. Kasi ako yung nag-NBTC nun eh. Because Belangel was in a team na medyo team-oriented. Si Joel talagang pinabayaan lang ni Coach Marvin eh. So, they were at par. Joel went to Lasalle, hindi siya nagamit. SJ, alam na natin. So, tumuloy-tuloy yung SJ. Naiwan si Kagolangan, not skill-wise, but naiwan when it comes to exposure ganyan, experience. Ganyan. So, I'm excited to see Joel Kagolangan because he will be the guy. Wala na si June. Yung Dowd, I don't think makakalaro na kasi takal na, di ba? So, Joel Kagolangan is someone I'm excited to see. I feel like he's the only pure point guard in that team. Because I don't consider Abadiano a point guard.
He's that.
He's like a Paul Desiderio. Parang yun yung Paul Desiderio, yung Abadiano. So, I think pure point guard, someone who will replace June Manzo, it's gonna be Joel Kagolangan.
Hindi ba yung RC Talimag?
Hindi. Shooter yun. Matangkad yun. Okay. So, yung ano talaga. Yeah. So, sino ka? Carl Tamayo. Actually, the whole UP team is someone.
Yeah. It's a whole different UP team.
Parang CJ Cancino, huwag natin kalimutan.
Oo nga pala.
We just went with the new guys. But CJ Cancino, alam na natin.
Definitely. Oh. It's just interesting to see how he will fit in under Coach Goldwyn's system.
Actually, hindi ko kasi alam yung sistema ni Coach Goldwyn.
Hindi ko rin alam.
Parang they were too dominant in high school to actually... Like, when I cover NU, hindi ko na ina-analyze.
To analyze.
Hindi mo na ina-analyze yung ginagawa nila kasi wala, lamang na sila ng 20, ganun. So parang, pare, honestly, pagtambakan kasi, you're gonna go from analyzing to entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi wala na eh, tambak na eh. So pag nag-analyze ka pa din, wala naman.
Yan ang pinaka nakakapagod na i-cover.
Totoo, pag tambak na.
Yung tambakan.
Kasi, like, you need to entertain more than analyze eh. Pag dikitan kasi, Ito yan the game is entertaining pag dikitan. So the entertainment factor of the coverage is coming from the game. Ngayon, pag tambakan na, hindi na entertaining yung game, the entertainment factor will come from the panel na.
That's right.
So ganun pag NU. So parang hindi mo na inaan. So I still don't know how he coaches, to be honest. But I'm excited to see.
All right. Reigning UAAP champs, Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles.
Sino ka dito, bro?
I went with Fortsky.
Bago, no?
Fortsky Padrigao. Very, very intriguing. He's a tall guard.
Yeah.
He can score,
but
he's also an excellent passer. And Coach Tab, I believe, said that he is better at this age than Matt and SJ was. So that is a lot to say coming from Coach Tab.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really? He said that. Oh, if Coach Tab says that, then you can't disagree. But, sige, Fortsky, totoo. Sino ba natira? Gian, Ange, SJ. Wala na si Will, wala na si Nietos, wala na si 3D. So, yun na lang, di ba? Tio, Tyler, nandun pa.
Si Tyler.
I think Jolo Mendoza is coming back. Rafi Verano. I gotta go SJ. Again, the two year, but SJ was breaking out in season 82. And then, graduate pa si Matt. So, SJ was preparing for a crazy year dun sa third niya. Imagine putting 2 years in between that with Gila's experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, SJ is gonna beast this coming season. So, SJ is on a different level now, man.
He is, bro.
SJ went from rookie to breakout superstar to... He went from rookie to breakout year to kilala na siya sa buong Pilipinas because of Gilas. That moment, that shot etched his name in history. That shot will forever be played in all FIBA highlights. Highlight reel. Yun yung parang dunk ni Gabe Norwood tsaka 3 points ni Jimmy Alapag.
Kasi against Korea
so wala na. Like, he's etched in history. So that the confidence that comes with that. And this is the greatest thing about si SJ, bro. When I talk to SJ now, hindi nagbago. He's still so humble. He's still so opo, nahihiya po, nakakahiya po. May nag-message sa akin na brand na like pina-PR sa akin. So, kausap ko, ganyan. Okay, PR mo na, Mikey. Ito yung gagawin mo. Ito yung deliverables mo. Ito yung bayad mo. Ganyan. They asked me, who else do you think fits this brand? Sabi ko, si SJ. Si SJ, kasi si SJ, alam ko, ginagamit talaga yan eh. So, they message SJ. Then, SJ messages me. Parang, kuya, ano tong ano? Sabi ko, basta umuha ka dyan. Sayang yan, brand yan. Nahiya po ako eh. Ganyan. And in my head, I'm like, sino ba naman ako kumpara like okay, I understand they got me, pero like SJ, like bro, you just beat Korea. Like that was literally that same time eh. Bro, like Gila superstar ka. Like, so natuwa ako. This is exactly like the Terence Romeo story nung nasa gym. Ngayon na parang SJ, nahihiya siya. So I like the humility. It just shows that he's on that. His thinking is still get better. So, and also bantay sarado yan ng daddy niya.
Talaga?
Sobrang bantay sarado ng daddy niya. In a good way. So talagang alam mo that he's up for there. He's up for excellence. So SJ to me is going to be the leader of that team. And they have a guy named Ange Kwame na medyo tutulong din.
Medyo
tutulong din. Medyo may ambag din ng konti. So yeah, SJ Ange. Gian.
So
yeah. A lot of players, man. Again, don't come at us and like just bring them up. Don't think na dinisregard namin sila. But these are the guys that we're looking out. We're waiting to see. We
for sure missed out on a lot of guys. Man.
We're not to see one person.
We're not gonna pretend that kilala namin lahat ng papasok. I mean, there's so much information that's hidden pa rin, wala sa internet. I mean, hindi namin malalaman. So, if you guys have suggestions, comments, just comment.
Bring them up. This is exciting times for the UAAP. Hopefully, the push yung bubble nila so they can start preparing for the February season that they're looking at. But yeah, those are the players to watch. I'm sure y'all have your own, so put them up on the comments, DM us, debate with us. Actually, this is not a debate. Just bring them up. Di naman kayo magdi-disagree. Diba? So, yeah, that was Top Tuesdays. Tomorrow is What If Wednesdays. We have a special guest. We're very, very excited for this. Medyo mapapalaban yung English natin bukas, bro. I'm just letting you know. All right? So, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you always for the support. The name is Mikee Reyes.
This has been Harvey Pagsandhan.
Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for What If Wednesdays. Thank you very much, TripodNet.